wonder what that pulling a segment of the ripened barley up refers to. Maybe it can refer to the rapture. That's fair. Now, here's then you have the rest of the field, right? You have still have the rest. You just got this much taken. The rest of it's still growing. Okay. Then for 49 days, they'll go and count the over and pull stalks of grain to prepare for wheat harvest. Then, after 49 days, Pentecost comes. Then there's the grape harvest too. Now, what's interesting is how you have to harvest these three. Barley is a hard grain, but wheat is harder than barley. Okay? But, I'm going all over the place with some of this. I'm trying to get this to where I can get a better understanding. Do you know that when you read the book of
It's not 195, bitch, and we're not gonna keep on going over that.
They appear in heaven in chapter 14, on earth in chapter 7, they're in heaven in chapter 14.
And it ain't 178, you fucking faggot. No. You're not charging me more, motherfucker. No.
Jesus is sitting on his throne.
It's not 178. It was 166, 78, 79, 70, 71. It's 171, you bitch. Now they're not gonna get shit for a tip. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing since it's gonna be 178. You faggot fuck. We'll see how that does for you. How about that? You not charging for you a tip $8 and then the motherfucking driver. You fucking faggot. No way, bitch. And that's what you're trying to do, you motherfucker. So now the driver ain't gonna get a tip because of you. And I'm gonna fucking show them that, and so they can fucking complain about it. And I'm gonna tell them who's doing it. You know? Same motherfucker's taking $400 from that girl the other day. You fucking bitch. It wants his fucking rent paid. Fuck you, motherfucker. How you like me now, motherfucker? You hate my goddamn guts for it's over with. I don't give a flying fuck, bitch. And when they tell me they out of everything, I'm gonna go on and call the law on up. I'm not gonna call them now. Because you're not gonna add to my goddamn shit, you motherfucker. Take it off. That's what I'm calling them. You're not getting $8 for a fucking tip. You didn't do anything, bitch. Unless you took that girl $400 the other day, you fucking piece of shit. Nobody owes you a damn motherfucking thing, bitch. Get used to it. Suck it up, buttercup. Because everybody else is tired of your shit. I can't make a goddamn order without you fucking with it. You're not keeping the driver's tip, and I'm not tipping them again. And that's how you get to people right there, bitch. No. You're not doing that. Fuck you. You're not doing that shit to me no more, motherfucker. Or nobody else. Fucking piece of shit. You're already running off everybody's goddamn cable and everything else. I'm gonna send them right over there to you. You motherfucker.
It says that in the book of Revelation.
Got my goddamn speaker over there to you, fucking faggot.
Chapter 10 is the great harvest, chapter 14 to 16. It says the grapes are thrown into the winepress of the wrath of God. That's the greater tribulation of the last 3 years. So watch this. Let's just put up 7 years, ready?
I got goddamn bills to pay, you motherfucker.
7 years, this is not how it occurred. Barley harvest is at the beginning. Wheat harvest, Revelation 14 is in the middle. And the final harvest is...
And you trying to take off of the damn food stamps. More could come off than food stamps. I ain't got $40, $6 worth of fucking shit right there. I'm gonna look at it and see. I'm thinking to get your ass. I'm gonna make a police report, you motherfucker. I am sick to fucking death of your bullshit now. I fucking had it. Okay, that's $3. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's $11 worth. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 35, let's say. 35, and then 45, 46, 46,
those in the rapture, only those who look for him shall be appeared.
And that don't add up to 178, bitch. It adds up to 166. You blind fuck.
Do the right thing. Okay, but then you have the first fruits. Then they come along. Guess what they do? They start harvesting the entire field. But the law.
Okay, so that's right on that.
Leave the gleanings in the corners. Why do you leave gleanings in the corners? Because when the main harvest is done, this is for the stranger and the poor to come. So in the process of the book of Revelation, in the process of the church, here's how this works. The field is the world. You agree with me on that from the parables, right? The field is the world. The sower sows the seed.
I'm not doing that until they take that shit off of there because the way the driver, I can't put the driver's tip on there.
These are souls.
It's 166, $5 for that order adjustment debit. Fuck that shit. Yeah, that'll happen for fucking sure. Fuck you with that bullshit, man.
So when the rapture happens, there's a remnant of people off this planet going because they're looking for it, they believe it. So that's the first fruits. This is the law of harvest. This is Israel's law of harvest. And the high priest is the one. He's the one that takes the sickle or goes out and marks it, pulls it from the ground. The high priest. But the high priest does not.
And I can't tip my driver out of this because all I've got is this right here. I have to put the tip on there.
And that's in the tribulation where the message is being preached and the angels are coming down from heaven preaching and the two witnesses are preaching. They're getting the rest of this harvest. So there will be a main harvest after first fruits is caught up. You tracking with me? And there's a whole lot of people in heaven that are martyrs in Revelation 6. And there's 144,000 people from Jewish from the 12 tribes going. So this is just, that's one part of it. I'm not going to give you the numbers. This one, then the gleaning of the field is what is left when it says he gathers his elect at the end when Jesus comes back. Angel blows the shofar after Joe says this, and they gather his elect from the four winds or the four corners and bring them to the city of Jerusalem, and the elect there and the corners there refer to the Jewish remnant that survived the tribulation. And that happens not at the beginning, not in the middle, but at the end of the 7 years tribulation. So I will conclude with this. I think I've studied Hebrew roots of Christianity, the Hebraic stuff. I've studied rabbis. I've studied the material for years, and I'm not saying you should do that because you have to be very careful studying rabbinical Judaistic sources of Judaism because they get into weirdness. If you're not balanced in the Word, forget it. Just read books by Christians who have studied it for you. I'm serious because I've seen people go way out on the deep end of this. But if you want to understand New Testament revelation, the foundation will be gone. And so you now begin to see things like this. You say, oh, good, it's been there the whole time. It's been there the whole time. So, what we're going to do tomorrow, and you're taking a 10 from here, you're going to dismiss it. Yeah. Fine. I know it is. I look at you and it's just like, that was okay. Harry, Micah. That's really hilarious. I'm making some bloopers. I need to shut up, Karen, and go home and sleep. That's what I need to do. That's what we're going to do. But I would say this to you tomorrow night, we'll be back, and there is a research I did. I don't know if that many people have ever heard this, and it is absolutely one of my favorite messages of my entire life. And I've not preached it that often. And it's going to explain something to you that will make so much sense. And so we may end up hooping and hollering around the house tomorrow. I do thank you for being here. I know you were probably required to be here, maybe, and that's different, but I hope you'll learn something, use it around, go back and talk about it throughout the next week, and see maybe what you come up with. Micah. They say when you get old, you're always reverting back to something. So. But we're about to get into, you ready? The craziest thing you've ever heard. That's why I love young people. That's the response. When you're with older people, they'll say, oh, it ain't that deep. Can I understand it? But young people, you're just like, hey, the crazy. Now, this is all historic based, and we're going to go through a lot of history. We're going to go through scripture, so it's very sound. But it is something that I had never heard taught in my, let's say, 45 years of preaching until I saw an article or a writing by an early church father. And we were talking about the early church fathers, intentionally, who we're talking about. These are, you have the apostolic, sorry, let's go back. You have the apostles, which were the 12 original, eliminate Judas, put his replacement in Acts chapter 1 in. And we're going to talk about the last one, who was John, in a moment. And then you had what's called the post-Nicene fathers. And these, the Council of Nicaea are the men that got together and organized what would be in the New Testament, basically. And you had the pre-Nicene fathers and the popes. Okay, so we're going
And they didn't take out the fucking cash. Fuck you. You motherfucker. You fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking dumb fuck, bitch.
This is, to me, one of the greatest revelations concerning why.
Well, then now they ain't gonna get no tip all because of you, you faggot fuck. That's why.
From after 95 AD up into the 5th century. I'm going to show you why. Because the big argument that theologians give, you have students of prophecy, teachers of prophecy, and theologians of prophecy. The biggest argument that theologians give that I hear is that if the rapture is a real doctrine that was known in the church, then why don't the early fathers of the 4th and 5th century talk about it? They talk about
I'm videotaping this shit, motherfucker. You ain't getting away with that bullshit, you fucking dumb motherfucker, you. You just took my goddamn fucking card off there, you faggot fuck.
But to hear the word rapture, I told you why that word would be used in there. Because St. Jerome, in the 5th century, is translating, 4th and 5th century, is translating the Bible in Bethlehem. He's the one that came up with the word that translated the Bible from Greek, harpazo, to Latin for the word that we use as rapture. So that's why it's not used in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, middle of 4th century. That's why it's not used, because a Bible translation brought that word into existence.
You better fucking goddamn, I'm telling you what, motherfucker, you on my last goddamn nerve, you fuck.
And I hope I don't make a blooper like
Fucking piece of fucking shit.
Oh, yes. So let's go right now. Let me give you the foundation. We're going to build a foundation. We're going to build a very wide foundation. Go with me to Matthew chapter 16. And I don't know why I brought my old Lex Bible that I preached with so long, because the print is microscopic, when you're standing back here. Anyway, Matthew chapter 16.
And you took it off the goddamn, the $10 off the goddamn food stamps. You fucking faggot ass bitch. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Great narratives of what will happen. And he makes this statement, and my question for you is, if you were one of the disciples,
I'm fucking, you motherfucking faggot bitch.
how would you interpret it? This is the question I'm going to ask you. It's in the red letters when Jesus spoke it. It says in verse 28, Matthew 16, verily, and verily means truly, I say to you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in the kingdom.
You're not doing that shit, bitch. Leave me alone. It's 166, faggot.
Shall not taste death till I return. Please notice what he said. Till you see the Son of Man coming in the kingdom.
You're not doing that.
Now, let me ask you, what would you think had you heard that?
See, 132, right there.
That's so bad. Michael, what would you think had you heard that? Probably. Maybe it's me. I'm not going to die. He's going to come again. I'm going to be alive. Can I tell you that's how they interpret it? You want to prove it? Go to John 21. I'm going to prove it to you. Jesus is resurrected. They are at the Sea of Galilee. As you know, they caught 153 fish. There's a real interesting nugget as to why 153. what's interesting about 153, well, I'll get sidetracked. We'll go later. We're into Hebrew stuff. This is too deep. But Peter and John are the chief two people in the conversation. And so John is writing this, right? And John is so humble, he says, he didn't say, I, John, he says, that disciple.
See, and you took it off of this right here.
I mean, he's so modest.
I'm gonna get your ass for doing that shit. I promise you I am. You faggot ass fuck. Your ass is gonna be done.
Probably 15 years of age when he chose it. This is the one that was with Mary, took care of Mary in Ephesus after Jesus died. I mean, let's not, he didn't want anybody to think he's the favorite. He's just humble. And he writes to the church, says, my children, my children. I gotta meet him one day, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now, Peter has been told in verse 18 that he would live to be an old man. Now, Peter has his nose in everybody else's business. So then in verse 20, Peter turning about, now I'm John 21:20, seeth the disciple whom Jesus loved. We all know that's John, and he's writing this. Follow, which also leaned on his breast in supper, and John recorded, that's recorded who it was. We know who this is. Said, Lord, would you see him betray thee? Peter seeing him saith to Jesus, Lord, and what shall this man do? Can you just see? It's like, dude, this ain't none of your business what this man will do.
See, I'm telling you what, you'll do anything you can just to be a dickhead, you faggot. I'm telling you, I'm so sick and tired of this motherfucker right here. I'm gonna bury his fuck ass. And I'm not even gonna say your fucking name, bitch. You know who you are. You know. And I'm fucking over it now, motherfucker. I mean, I'm over it.
Watch this. Jesus said, if I will, if it is my will, that he tarry till I come, what is that to you? Follow me. And here's the next verse. Then went this saying abroad among the brethren that disciple should not die. But Jesus did not say to him, he shall not die, but what is it to you if I tarry till he come? This statement is significant. Thus went this saying abroad that John would not die. Why is this statement significant? Because he's the youngest. Now you got to follow me here. And Jesus goes back to heaven. I'm going to use a year, and we're not exactly sure. I could be 1 year old. 32 AD, 33 AD. He goes back to heaven. He has left Peter and John on the planet. Okay? Peter gets put in jail, almost beheaded, but he's sleeping. You know why he's sleeping? Because he knows he's going to live to be an old man, and he ain't going to get. Hello, that'll preach. So an angel had to smoke him to wake him up to get him out of jail. He wasn't going to die. He knew he wasn't going to die. He's young. So I'm just going to go to sleep right here because God's going to have to come through for me because I'm not old yet. He told me I'd be old, and they would be helping me around when I was old. Right there. You got to hold on to your prophecy no matter what kind of circumstances you get in. And just because it's
No, you're not charging $60 for my fucking card. No. No.
Now we have a situation where everybody is placing their expectations on John. And the rumor is this. Woo, the Lord's coming. Come on, Lord, this is for doing that.
This is what I'm talking about, you dumb motherfucker, you. You are a faggot ass bitch just trying to take my money. You stupid ass motherfucker, you.
Everybody's talking about it, that Jesus said John wasn't going to die till the Lord, till he returns. John's the key, man. John is the key. Well, guess what happens? Peter gets beheaded in 65, I think it was AD, or 64. Paul gets beheaded in 65 AD. And by 72 AD, almost every apostle is dead, martyred, except...
Yeah, I got 150 something fucking dollars on there.
So how do you think the church is back? Okay, Nero...
You're not charging $60.72 to my card. No, you're not doing that.
Nero was the Antichrist. He's chopping people's heads off. He's putting Christians in oil. He's putting them on crosses and lighting them up on the Appian Way to light the road with Christian bodies burning. This guy is a schizophrenic maniac who's controlled by demons. All right? But then
Really? That's what I'm dealing with right here.
But that didn't help because Domitian comes to power. And John is living. He's alive. And
Yeah, you keep jacking up that tip, $20-something. See, that's what you do every time. Motherfucker. No. You're not doing that.
We'll put him in oil and cook him. And they literally, according to historians of the early church, put John in hot oil, dipped him in it, and he didn't die. Because it's hard for a guy to die that's got a prophecy hanging on him. He didn't die. So then division says, all right, we're going to shut everybody up. Put him on a boat, stick him on a rocky island where we take worst
No.
slaves.
No,
Which is surrounded by the Aegean Sea, and stick him there till he's dead. But God, in 95 AD, put that old man in a cave that they showed him on tours of the Isle of Patmos. And as he's overlooking the ocean, I read in Revelation 1, and I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day. And I heard a voice behind me like a trumpet. And when I turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the candlesticks, one likened unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, girded about the paps with the golden girdle. His hair on his head was white like wool, his eyes were like a flaming fire. And he said, as he said to me, John, I am he that was dead, but I'm alive forevermore. And what I'm about to show you, get a pen and write. Let me tell you what he saw. In Revelation chapter 4, he heard a voice saying, come up hither. And he entered into the very throne room of God.
See, you keep raising it up every time.
Begins to see the images of the saints worshiping God around the throne. In chapter 6, he has a 7-sealed book, and he watches the Lamb of God bust 7 seals. Then he sees 144,000 Jews from the 12 tribes of Israel being sealed on earth. And then you move on, he sees an Antichrist rising up out of the sea, and another beast called the false prophet coming up out of the earth. He sees a mark of the beast which universally marks people, and you can't buy or sell without it. In Revelation 13, in chapter 14, he sees the 144,000 caught up from Jerusalem to the heavens. In chapter 15, he sees plagues and judgments. He sees them in chapter 6, 15 and 16. 17 and 18, he sees the destruction of Mr. Babylon. Chapter 19, he sees the wedding supper of the Lamb in heaven and the return of Christ to the earth. Chapter 20, he sees Christ.
Oh, you turned off my fucking thing? You faggot ass bitch. So you can sit there and run me out where I couldn't get my order? I'm gonna tell you something, motherfucker. You didn't run me out of nothing. This is going straight to the fucking wall right here, bitch. Straight to him. Straight to him.